Hello, in today's video we're going to use application Flowy14 to write an algorithm that for a given side of a square calculates its perimeter and its area, and then it prints the result. So let's go into application Flowy14. And into our dashboard here, we'll proceed to be adding our commands. They are derived and taken from left-hand side menu. You can search for them manually, or you can use the search option here. So the first command always to add to start the flow is the start command. So let's place it in here. And next we'll need our input command. So we can just type the word input, and it should come up as one of the first commands on top here, input. Now we'll need two mathematical commands, so let's just type in the word math. It by default comes with the plus sign, but whilst the command is highlighted, you can choose any of the options down below here. So we need, in this case, multiplication. So the plus sign changed into multiplication, and we'll need to add another one of these commands. So again, coming in with the plus sign, and we'll change it to multiplication. And now we'll need two output commands, one for each of those multiplication commands. So let's type in the word output. And here's our command. Okay, and we'll need another one. So once you're satisfied with all of the commands added, you can close off the flow by adding the command end. So this is our flow, and now we'll proceed to connect our commands. So let's click into the first input command. We have a green area, and that is an outbound data connector. Click into it. We'll then in turn see highlighted available inbound data connectors. We'll use one on the first multiplication command and two of the inbound data connectors on the second multiplication command. Click off of the flow to see yellow arrows pointing from one to the other commands, basically showing how the commands have been connected. So now we need to add the number 4 to signify the 4 sides of our square. So let's click into the first multiplication mathematical command, and into the second available inbound data connector, the blue area. Click into it, and it will ask us to add the number. So it's number 4, again, for square has 4 sides. So enter that number, click off of it, and then you will see that the number 4 portraying 4 sides of square has been added. And now what we need to do, we need to connect each of those multiplication commands into their corresponding output commands. So let's click into the first one, and we'll use the green area, which is the outbound data connector. Click into it, and this will highlight the one and only available inbound data connector on the first the first output command. So click into the plus. Once you click off of the flow, you will see the yellow arrow portraying the connection has been made between the first multiplication and the first output command, and the same exercise will perform for the second multiplication command. So click into the outbound data connector and connect it to the second output command to the outbound data connector, inbound data connector. So now we've connected our commands, and we are ready to execute the flow by clicking the button Run. So our input command is asking us to enter any number. We'll assume, let's say it's 5 by 5 square. So let's do number 5. Enter. So it performed 4 times 5. 20, and then we have 20 on the side, and these are 2 of our results. So this concludes our video by application Flowy14 to write an algorithm for a given side of a square, calculating its perimeter and its area and printing the result.